Garland with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Launches it. And it's Halliburton missing. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Pass to Nembhard. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And here are the Knicks. Outside, Towns. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. Right wing. Nembhard with it. Turner looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Towns. With the putback. And Anunoby stays with it.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And this is how under control Siakam is. Makes sure to get off a good look on that possession. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Siakam outside. Indiana moving it around. There's the drive. And Siakam throws it down.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers' Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive board, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet. Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Now here's Brunson. Turner with the steal. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Siakam.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Both teams will make substitutions. New York trailing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
We both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. We'll see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Assisted.
And good that time.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Shoots from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's McConnell following the score by New York. And he banks in the layup. McConnell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Left side, Towns. Pass to Hart. Here's Kolek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Hart. Stolen by McConnell. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Siakam.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
To the inside. Hart. The rebound by Turner.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Siakam inside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pacers lead by 2. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Indiana leading. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50-40-90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now, here is Halliburton. Hasn't made one yet.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Here's Brunson. They trail by 7, and the shot goes in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Halliburton drives in. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Jackson. All alone.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Brunson with a clean look. And that one's good. Shemet.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Finished off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. They grab their own miss, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Indiana leading by 5. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Shots good by Turner. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners. general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Bridges for three. Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:56 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Nembhard. On the wing, Mathurin.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Assist from.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Stands team, everyone. Show them some love.
1:31 left in the first half of basketball. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brunson outside. From deep. There's Brunson from deep.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Out to the wing. Siakam left side. 6 to shoot. Pass to McConnell. Shot from 12. Here's Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Siakam, right side. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Outside Robinson. Lets it fly from 18. And that's good for 2. Brunson's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Nembhard. No good on the 3. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now McBride. Still without a basket. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And here is Siakam. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the contest. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Siakam's shot is off.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. From the inbound, Anunoby has the open look. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
They work hard every day for this, fans. Your Pacers breaking dance crew.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. So both teams making some changes here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Back to Siakam. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Towns, no luck. Here's Halliburton. Softly drops in the floater. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Here's Kolek. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to McConnell. Driving inside. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
And then Robinson slams it in.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
And it's the Pacers' ball. Takes it out to Siakam. Pass to Towns.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Siakam outside. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's McConnell. Drains the three-pointer. McConnell's got 7. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Towns for 3. The rebound by Shepherd. Here's Siakam. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Pacers out in front. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by McBride. So it's the Knicks now. Here's Brunson. Off target at the rim.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Number 5. Precious Achiuwa.
Off the inbound. Halliburton, no good. New York with the ball. Trailing by 2. One-on-one here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. Fires from 14. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Inside. And stolen by Achiuwa. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside Turner. Fires for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Brunson. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Out to Turner. Down low. Here's Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam's shot is off. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Golick. Inside. And that one's good. Towns. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps company.
Outside for Halliburton. Shoots over Brunson. Siakam inside the three-point line. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is New York. They lead by 1. And the dunk by Towns.
This goes to
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Halliburton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Knicks lead by 3. To the middle. Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 11 in the second half. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. From down in the low post, it goes.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Halliburton. Turner for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Bridges with it. Picked up by Turner. Stolen away. Siakam left side. Screen by Siakam. Halliburton for 3. It's good. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Anunoby. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
The Knicks making a switch here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Halliburton drives in. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Halliburton, one of those young guys that you want with the rock in his hand at crunch time. He always seems to deliver.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Brunson. To the inside. Anunoby. Ooh, offline.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw on.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to